Forget everything you have ever been told about the mandatory 8-hour sleep rule. For many of us over the age of 50, trying to force 8 hours of rest is actually a hidden mistake that makes us feel more exhausted. You know that frustrating feeling of waking up with stiff joints and a heavy head, even after a long night in bed. It feels like a total betrayal by your own body. But in Japan, people often sleep much less and wake up with a mental sharpness that truly defies their age. They are not relying on endless cups of coffee or expensive chemical supplements. Instead, they have mastered a cultural secret called the 6 golden hours of quality rest. Today, we are going to decode exactly how they achieve this high level of energy. This is not just about sleeping less, it is about learning how to sleep much smarter. If you are tired of feeling sluggish and want to reclaim your mental edge, pay close attention to every word. As we age, our internal biological clock undergoes a very significant and natural shift. The deep restorative sleep we enjoyed in our 20s becomes much harder to find as the decades pass. Our bodies naturally start to produce less melatonin, which is the essential hormone that tells our brain it is time to rest. Science now shows that for adults over 50, a solid 6 hours of high quality sleep is far superior to 8 hours of broken, shallow rest. The Japanese culture has understood this physiological reality for centuries through a concept known as sleep hygiene. They focus their attention on the first 90 minutes of sleep, which is the most critical period for physical repair. During these 90 minutes, your body performs the majority of its cellular maintenance and memory consolidation. If you can master those first 90 minutes, you can successfully cut your total sleep time without losing any vitality. Let us look at the first pillar of this method, which is the ancient art of the strategic nap, or Inamuri. In the West, taking a nap is often unfairly seen as a sign of laziness or a lack of ambition. In Japan, Inamuri is viewed as a sign of dedication and a necessary tool for maintaining high cognitive performance. An Inamuri is not a long, groggy afternoon slumber that leaves you feeling disoriented. It is a focused 15-minute rest, typically taken in a sitting position or even at a desk. This short burst of quietude resets your central nervous system and clears the mental fog that accumulates by mid-afternoon. Research suggests that a 15-minute Inamuri provides a better energy boost than a double shot of espresso. It effectively prevents the caffeine crash that often ruins our ability to fall asleep naturally later that night. When you take an Inamuri, you're giving your brain a chance to flush out metabolic waste products. This allows you to return to your tasks with the same clarity you had when you first woke up. The second pillar involves the specific environment in which you place your body every night. Many Japanese people still prefer sleeping on firm surfaces, such as a traditional futon placed on a tatami mat. For those of us dealing with chronic back pain or joint stiffness, a mattress that is too soft can be a silent enemy. A soft bed causes your spine to sag, which leads to muscle tension and frequent waking throughout the night. A firm surface provides the necessary skeletal alignment for your spine, allowing your core muscles to fully relax. When your body feels properly supported, your heart rate drops and you enter deep sleep stages much faster. Furthermore, natural materials like cotton and straw used in Japanese bedding allow for superior air circulation. This keeps your body temperature stable, which is a key requirement for uninterrupted rest. The third pillar is the essential evening ritual of the hot bath, known locally as Ofuro. Raising your core body temperature exactly 1 hour before bed triggers a natural cooling process immediately afterward. As your body heat dissipates after the bath, your internal thermostat sends a powerful biological signal to your brain. This signal induces a state of deep relaxation and prepares the nervous system for an immediate transition to sleep. Ofuro is not just about hygiene. It is a psychological boundary that separates the stress of the day from the peace of the night. By the time your head hits the pillow, your body temperature is dropping at the perfect rate to slide into a deep slumber. The fourth pillar is the mindful connection between the brain and the body during the twilight hours. In our modern world, chronic stress is the primary thief of sleep quality for every professional. Instead of scrolling through a smartphone, which emits blue light that destroys your natural melatonin, try a simple tea ritual. A warm cup of non-caffeinated herbal tea, such as roasted barley or buckwheat tea, should be sipped very slowly. This slow movement calms the sympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for your fight or flight response. This transition period is absolutely vital for moving from a state of high alert to a state of deep physical recovery. It creates a mental buffer zone that prevents your worries from following you into your dreams. The fifth and perhaps most important pillar is the absolute consistency of your wake-up time. Even if you had a late night or stressful evening, the Japanese method insists on waking up at the same time every single day. This discipline trains your circadian rhythm to expect metabolic activity at a very specific hour. When your brain knows exactly when it needs to be awake, it optimizes your sleep cycles to finish just before your alarm goes off. This eliminates that terrible feeling of sleep inertia, where you feel drugged and heavy for the first hour of the day. By waking up consistently, you are setting a reliable anchor for your entire hormonal system. Now, let us talk about how you can practically implement this in your own life starting this very evening. You do not need to move to Tokyo or buy expensive equipment to get these life-changing results. Start by identifying your own personal golden window of 6 hours of potential sleep. For most healthy adults, this window exists between 11 o'clock at night and 5 o'clock in the morning. In the hour leading up to this window, dim the lights in your home to mimic the natural setting of the sun. This environmental change encourages your body to start producing its own supply of natural melatonin. You should also avoid eating heavy meals within 3 hours of your target sleep time. Digestion is a very active metabolic process that keeps your core temperature high and prevents your brain from entering deep sleep. When you finally wake up at 5 in the morning, you must immediately seek out natural sunlight. Sunlight hitting your eyes resets your internal clock and sets a precise timer for your melatonin production 12 hours later. If you feel a natural energy slump at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, do not reach for a sugary snack or a soda. Instead, find a quiet chair, set a timer for exactly 15 minutes, and practice the art of Inamuri. Keep your eyes closed and let your thoughts drift like clouds without trying to control or judge them. When the timer goes off, you will feel a sudden surge of clarity that will carry you through the rest of the evening. Over the next 7 days of following this routine, you will notice a profound shift in your daily energy levels. You will stop counting the total hours you spent in bed and start noticing the incredible quality of your focus. The ultimate goal is to feel sharp, present, and fully capable in every single moment of your day. At our stage of life, time is undoubtedly our most precious and limited resource. We should not be wasting our golden years by lying in bed, struggling to find a rest that never seems to come. By adopting these proven Japanese principles, you're taking back total control of your own physiology. You're choosing to live each day with intention rather than simply reacting to your own fatigue. Remember that your brain is a highly sophisticated biological machine that requires specific conditions to recharge effectively. Providing those specific conditions is an act of deep self-respect and a commitment to your long-term health. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning a few minutes before your alarm, feeling a quiet and powerful sense of readiness. No more reaching for the coffee pot as a desperate survival mechanism just to get through the morning. Just a clear, focused mind and a body that feels light, flexible, and capable of handling anything. This is the true power of the 6 golden hours of Japanese sleep. It is a sustainable, lifelong habit that will serve your health and your mind for many decades to come. The science behind these methods is clear, and the cultural evidence from Japan is truly undeniable. High-quality rest is the essential foundation of a sharp mind and a vibrant, long life. I want you to commit to trying this specific routine for just 1 full week. Dedicate yourself to the consistent wake-up time and the practice of the afternoon Inamuri. Observe how your mood improves and how your daily productivity begins to increase without extra effort. You truly deserve to feel this level of energy every single day of your life. If this new perspective on sleep has opened your eyes, I encourage you to share this message with someone you know who is struggling. We often mistakenly accept fatigue as an inevitable and unavoidable part of the aging process. But today we have seen that we can choose a different path, a path of wisdom and optimized human rest. Thank you for joining me today in exploring these timeless and effective secrets of the East. I'm genuinely looking forward to hearing about your personal journey toward better energy and focus. In our very next session, we will dive into the specific superfoods that support cognitive health as we move into our 60s. Until then, stay sharp, stay curious, and most importantly, sleep well tonight. The world needs your best self, fully rested, fully present, and fully engaged in the world. Let us make every single hour count, whether we are wide awake or in the depths of sleep. I will see you in the next video.